Hi, sweetheart. You're welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I always say to subscribe, to share, to like, to just go ahead and use all the buttons provided down here. And well, if you are a returnee, hi, hello, you are welcome back again to the family. So guys, today we're just going to go ahead to resize our wig cap. I feel like this is one of the most important parts of wig making, because once your wig is trash, like, it's never comfortable. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into this tutorial. So guys, I'm starting this with a mesh cap, and this mesh cap is in the size S. So basically what I do is just put this on my mannequin head, and my mannequin already has a mark. I've placed a mark on it from front to back, that is 15. I've marked it already, so I'm just going to go ahead and place my cap on those lines, and whatever is of excess right there, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. So right now, as you can see, I've placed it, and this right here exactly is my excess. Right, yes, so this right here is my excess. As you can see, even though it's not much, I try to avoid a situation whereby I would have even the tiniest bit, and then at the end of the day it will be excess on my head or the head of my client, or it will be sticking around around the ear area. So I really want it to be rightly placed, just like this. The back, the front, the ear area, everywhere should be perfect. And what I always do is to also go ahead to reduce the band. I always do this even though the band is of a perfect size. I always try to reduce the band for unforeseen circumstances, but then it's always perfect, and my client has never complained. They've never complained about that. So right now what I'm going to do is just to take a pin, and then I'm going to mark out the excess area. That's exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm going to mark out the excess area, and then I will get my needle and thread, and then I'll try to sew it down. You want to go ahead to sew this down very neatly, calmly. You just want to go ahead and pet this whole process. So if you are not using a machine after this particular step, you can just go ahead and just take your time and do this. But then if you are using a machine, you can just go ahead and do a rough work, then at the end of the day you tack it down again using a machine. But then I'm using a machine, but for purposes of this for this tutorial, I'm just go ahead and do a neat job. As you can see what I'm doing, I did a really neat job. I took my time. I made sure I'm like following it bit by bit. So yes, just go ahead and just enjoy this step, then I'll be right back. So guys, as you can see, now I'm done, and I'm just going to show you guys what this looks like. You can see I don't even need a machine to go over this. So if you don't have a machine, you're fine. All you need to do at this point is to cut off your excess, and you're good to go. But then because I'm trying to just give this a professional touch, so that at the end of the day I don't have the inside of my wig looking rough. I also want the inside of my wig to be nice looking. So I'm just going to go ahead to use the machine to just tack down that same place I stitched using the needle and thread with my hand. So I'm going to just go around this again using the normal stitch we use. So yes, now I'm done with that, and as you can see, it just makes it flatter. It makes it flatter, and then what you're going to do next is to cut off the excess. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to go ahead to cut the excess, and yes, you want to make sure you're not cutting the areas you've already sewed. You want to cut the excess, and you can see what it's looking like. I'm so sorry, this video is a little poor. I think I wasn't using my monitor, so yes, I'm very sorry. So after that, I'm going to go ahead to use the the zigzag stitch, and I'm using the zigzag stitch just so it, make this whole thing perfect, and it's gonna just make it look like it has been weaved or something like that. So yes, I'm using the zigzag stitch as my weaving stitch right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it, and I'm closing this whole process. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm sealing it off. I'm making sure I'm having just maybe close to what the manufacturer did to the wig cap. So I don't know, but I guess it's better explained. A better watch than explained, guys. So yes, that's exactly what I'm doing here. As you can see, I've done the both sides right here, and this is what the cap is looking like. I've stitched it. I stitched it with a needle and thread, when I had to stitch it also with a sewing machine, and then I also weaved it. So yes, guys, this is exactly what this wig is looking like. I hope you learned a thing or more. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share, and I'll see you guys in my next video.